Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 puts you back into the role of Captain Titus, who has returned to his old chapter after serving 100 years on the Wheel of Pain for the crime he did not commit. Demoted from captain to lieutenant and downgraded from firstborn to primaris, he must face his worst enemy yet, finding a pair of pants that fit his fat ass. Full disclosure, I got an early copy for free, but if GW thinks I will be sucking on their taints for nourishment from now on, they are very wrong. I will give you my brutal, honest opinion. The game is good. If you want Space Marine 1 beat for beat again, but with better graphics and combat, you will be very happy. The guns are punchy, melee is impactful, and fighting hordes of enemies is fun. The opponents are decently varied too. From hordes of ankle-biting bastards to giant armored dickwads bombarding your ass with rockets like they are fucking BTS. If you want to experience the super soldier check the corners stay frosty courage and honor brother Call of Duty and space spectacle, this game's campaign 100% delivers. If you want a satisfying narrative experience, the game urinates into your fucking mouth. The first 15 minutes of the game are great. We see Death Watch in action, a secret unit of Space Marines from different chapters sent on a pivotal mission to deploy WMD against dangerous aliens, where melting pot of clashing personalities creates wait, never mind. It's back to the fucking Smurfs and Imperial Guard again. Space Marine 2 gives a great first impression with absolute crowds of enemies and human soldiers fighting it out on the beautifully detailed battlefields.
Ricky, why couldn't you foresee the bugs in the game? I didn't know there were a lot of guys.
Yeah, as you can see, lots of bugs in the game.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really have I've really had very few bugs, honestly.
I was gonna say we just got rid of a ton of bugs.
God damn you. Why are you the way that you are?
That Prometheum took care of all the bugs, chat, don't worry.
What's weird is that even in the cities it's all soldiers. You never see a single civilian, no scared people fleeing the hungry bugs, no desperate crowds being turned to pieces by the NIDs. Nothing. The fucking Hammerfell bunker gets more screen time than the people who we are here to presumably protect. But as the good guys are entirely represented by crayon chomping sirloins, the enemy factions are represented by some random fucking guy. Let me explain what I mean. The opponent this time is not the same patron of World of Warcraft players for the billionth time again, which is great. It's Nids and Thousand Suns. However, that means 99% of the time you fight cockroaches or robotic dustbins. And when your squad keeps calling them losers, nerds, or inadequate dog fuckers, neither opponent can reciprocate or even understand what the fuck our heroes are saying.
Insects don't have politics.
There is a main antagonist who appears out of thin air with a vague evil plot halfway through the story, and he does his best to compensate for the enemy's lack of character. His balls to the wall, hand to the max Arnold Mr. Freeze level performance is a welcome addition, and even though he overacts really hard, it's an endearing type of overacting. Especially since we get none from our main cast. Not to disparage my fellow 40k creators, but the personality, character, and the arc of our titular protagonist, Lieutenant Brestus, could be written on the back of the fucking napkin, and you get hour-long videos of lore explaining how we shot some douchebags, then stabbed other douchebags, and finally reached the epic conclusion of his arc in this game, where he shot and stabbed some more douchebags. 90% of the dialogue in this gripping narrative is subtitle, grunting sounds, subtitle, angry incomprehensible screaming, subtitle, Tyrannid head is crushed between two muscular butt cheeks if you take a shot every time they say the word brother. I swear to God they will be burying your bloated corpse at a nuclear waste disposal site in under 15 minutes.
Brothers, brother.
If you've been waiting for the sequel to the Bible, this ain't it. Since I am on the roll bitching about this, the Nids are completely forgotten midway through what generously can be called the main plot, after one hive tyrant dies off the fucking screen, and that counts as a victory I guess, since they are never mentioned again. At the end of the game, Space Marines go home like it's a job well done. Even destroying a hive ship was treated with less fanfare than killing one leader bug, off screen. That's fucking dumb.
Who the fuck is Perturabo's big iron balls?
Shy.
Is that Shy?
Is that you?
Okay, good. Making sure.
But I have my thinking cap on and I shouldn't, because it's a game for Call of Duty audience about spectacle and combat, and on these fronts, the campaign achieves its goals. As long as none of your neurons are firing, it's fun, it's good looking, and it's entertaining. So most people, especially the Ultramarine fans, will enjoy this game a great deal. Concerning the Sons of Guerrillman fans, oh man, I have never seen so much cock gobbling ever since your monster of the local sailor bars. There are so many soy jack creaming of the Ultra branded pajama pants moments for the Sons of Ultramar here it becomes a borderline parody, including the moment where Titus is reciting self-aggrandizing platitudes as he is literally hugging the flag of the Second Company and slaughtering the bad guys by the thousands while reenacting the Marine Corps War Memorial without a shred of self-awareness. I will leave it here. But Blueberry fans, there's a reason why people hate your fucking chapter. Speaking of people, this game was clearly made with co-op in mind. Even as you play offline in the single-player mode, it will tell you to assemble before each mission. Listen game, my ass is fat, but it's not fat enough to count each cheek as a separate entity. And you know what? Co-op does make this game better. As a single-player offline game, I would call it alright, but co-op missions are good and add a lot. They tie into the main story, have unique objectives and bosses, provide you with good customization of armor and weapons, and are fun to do with friends. Player versus player surprised me, because it had no right to be this fun. Balance is all over the place and maps are few and far between, but gameplay is fast-paced and extremely engaging.
If they can't see you, maybe it's a little easier to, you know. But it's like, is that better than, say, just, you know, shooting them and trying to down the...
I fell off a cliff.
Sorry, it was the
It's
impromptu statement of it.
yeah.
In conclusion, as a full package of campaign, co-op missions and PvP multiplayer, this game is superb and 100% worth picking up. As a solo story experience only, it's probably worth getting on 30% off or higher sale. Let's pay homage to the game, and end this video as the game ends its story, with unsatisfying fuck all.